Whenever I'm teaching retouching, I'm really striving to teach you the concepts. I'm not teaching you, take this setting, do this to it, then change it like this, and then voila, there you go. There you have a cool effect. I would much rather take the time, even if it takes a lot more time, and teach you guys exactly what's going on the back end so that you guys can take that knowledge, process it, and then apply it to other images that you're working on. I think it's extremely important for teachers of any specific topic to really explain ad nauseum sometimes exactly what's going on so that you can basically take that knowledge and use it on images for the rest of your photography career, right? So I know that I'm including an action on your layer setup, but you also need to know how to set up your layers for frequency separation, both in 8-bit and in 16-bit. So that's what we're going to focus on in this class. So I've got a few versions of the exact same image here. This is going to be our baseline. So I want to show you exactly what we're going to learn in this class. And so this is the before and the after of all of the frequency separation work that we are going to do to this image. So let's zoom in. Let's take a look at our before and our after. You can see the inconsistencies on the chin of the model. You can also see the texture that we improved on the bridge of the nose. And you can also see where we improved on the texture as well on the forehead. And like I mentioned in the intro, if I zoom out and I turn the visibility of our work on and off, you can see the frequency separation that I did on the hair as well. So we have a lot to cover in this class, but what you need to learn first is how to set up the layers so that you can make these changes, right? So I've got two versions of our demo file here, and I've done something different to both of them. In this file, you can see right here that this is an 8-bit file, okay? This file, I have changed it to 16-bit. That's because the frequency separation layer setup is different depending on the bit depth of your image. So let's start with our 8-bit image. And the first thing I do when I'm setting up my layers is zoom my canvas in to 100%. It's really important to be able to preview a lot of the skin as you are finding the sweet spot blur radius. Okay, so I'm zoomed in to 100%. And now I'm going to come over to my background and I'm going to duplicate my background twice. Command or Control plus J, Command or Control plus J. If, for example, you had multiple layers within your Photoshop document before you're starting the layer setup for frequency separation, you will need to merge visible to make your two copies. So just keep that in mind as well. If you have any more than just the background layer in your Photoshop document, you're going to need to create your two copies in a different way. And so what I mean by that is, let's say you had a hue saturation adjustment layer as well as your background layer. What you'll need to do in this situation is merge all of your visible layers. And so we do that by holding Shift, Option, Command plus E, and then we can take that layer 1 and we can Command or Control plus J. And so the merge visible command for PCs is Shift, Alt, Control, E, okay? So now I didn't make any changes with this hue saturation adjustment layer, so what I can do is just click and drag it to the trash. That was just for an example, okay? Let's name this layer Color and Tone. And we're going to name our top layer Texture. we're going to turn the visibility of our top texture layer off, and then we're going to select our color and tone layer. Now here's the most important step. Well, one of the two most important steps. We're going to go to Filter, Blur, and choose Gaussian Blur. And we're going to start all the way at 0.1 pixels. Now you can see why I wanted to zoom my canvas into 100%, because this little box just does not give you enough of a preview of where your pore detail is and when it's going to be blurred. Let's start to slowly increase our blur radius until we find a spot where we do not see the pore texture anymore. So that looks pretty good. I'm not seeing any of the pores, but I am still seeing the smallest color variations in the skin. And that's what I want to see. I want to see all of those things. Actually, I'm just going to take this to 4.5, okay? Now I can go ahead and press OK. I'll come to my texture layer. I'll turn on the visibility of my texture layer. And now, because this is an 8-bit image, we're going to go to Image, Apply Image. And in this frame, we're going to do a little bit of math. And I equate this to a math problem because you're doing some subtraction and some adding depending on whether your image is 8-bit or 16-bit. So what do I want to do? I want to start with source. It's asking me, what is your source? The source is this image. We're not going to switch between images, although you can, but we're just going to stay within our image that we're working on. Next, we're going to say what layer we want to reference. The layer that we want to reference is the color and the tone layer, okay? And so that brings up the color and the tone layer. You can see it in the background. The next thing we want to do is change our blend mode to subtract. We want the scale to be set at 2 and the offset to be set at 128, and then we're going to press OK. So if we look at the image, the underlying image that we have here, it's basically a 50% gray layer with bright areas and dark areas. So that's the texture of our image. Our last step with the 8-bit layer setup is to change the blend mode from normal to linear light. And now, technically, our frequency separation has been completed. But I'm not the type of person to just stop there. There are 2 more things that I want to do. I want to take these 2 layers and I want to group them together. And then I also want to do a little bit more organization so that we do not ever work directly on the texture layer or directly on the color and tone layer. And you might also be asking yourself, why didn't we turn this color and tone layer into a smart object before we did this math? And there's a really good answer for that. The reason is because there was that math equation that we had to do in order to get our apply image. It's subtracting the data from one layer and applying the missing data to the other layer. So if we modify the original layer, all of a sudden our math equation doesn't work anymore. Okay, so once that blur is applied, the blur has to stay that way. So we can't go in and remodify it or re-edit it for any reason. So sorry about that tangent. What I want to do next is make a couple more layers here. I want to select both my color and tone and my texture layer, and I want to put them both in their own group. So with both of the layers selected, I'll come down to the Add Layer Group icon, and I'm going to group them together. Let's name this group Frequency Separation. But there's a couple other things that I need to do. I'm going to duplicate the texture layer, Command or Control J, which is going to ostensibly duplicate the amount of texture that's visible in the image. I want to take my texture copy layer and rename it Fix Texture here. But then I don't want double the amount of texture, right? I only want one amount of texture. So I'm gonna take the blend mode of my Fix Texture Here layer, and I'm gonna change it from linear light, and I'm gonna go back to normal. But then I'm going to clip this Fix Texture Here layer to my original texture down here. And I'll do that by holding Option or Alt on my keyboard and hovering my mouse in between the two layers, just like that. The next thing that I want to do is I want to protect my color and tone layer. So I'm going to select my color and tone layer. And I'm going to duplicate it. Command or Control J to duplicate it. And I'm going to say, I'm going to name this layer Fix Color Here. Again, just to drive the point home, with our frequency separation layers set up and ready to go, if I turn my layers off and on, you can see absolutely no change, and that is a good thing. Now, what do we do if our image is in 16-bit? Remember that you are going to get an action for this entire layer setup in the course materials for this class. There are a few different settings if, for example, your image is in 16-bit. So let's show you those. We're going to flip over to the exact same image, but as you can see up here, the image is in 16-bit instead of 8-bit. And I want to show you how to do the layers in that. I am going to go at a little bit of a faster pace for this one because I just went through all of the steps in the 8-bit. I'm just going to show you the different settings, okay? So our first step is going to be, again, duplicating the background layer twice. We're going to call this color and tone. And then we're going to call this texture. We're going to turn the visibility of texture off, select our color and tone, come to Filter, Blur. Oops, I need to be at 100% zoom, right? Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, 4.5 radius, that's good. We'll turn the visibility of our texture layer on. We're going to go back to Image, Apply Image, and here's where the steps change. We're going to use color and tone again, but instead of subtract, we're going to choose add as our blending mode. The scale is going to be 2, the offset will be 0, but you do need to make sure that invert is checked. Now we can press OK. And then we go back to our regular linear light as well. And we turn the visibility on and off and we see no change. That's important, guys. Okay, so that's going to be the difference between 8-bit files and 16-bit files when you're setting up your layers. Whew, I don't know about you guys, but that was a bit much. But the nice thing is that we are ready to start retouching now. So we're going to talk about the different options that we have for blending the color of our skin in our next chapter. So let's move on.